The Roman 12 Tables. Table 1. If you are called to court, then you are to go. If you do not, you will be captured and brought before the court with force. Table 2. If your witness does not come to court, you can shout and yell outside his house for 3 days to summon him to appear. Table 3. If someone owes you a debt, that person has 30 days to pay it. If he does not pay, you can enslave the debtor or sell him as a slave to recoup your debt. Table 4, Part 1. If you have a child that is seriously deformed, he or she must be put to death. Part 2. You can be free from your father if he sells you into slavery 3 times. Table 5, Part 1. All women, even those old and grown, must have guardians at all times. Part 2. If you go insane, nearest male relative shall take your property. Table 6, Part 1. Any and all agreements involving property, then it is bound by law. Part 2. No one, not even the builder, can remove beams from building once erect. Table 7. You're responsible for repairing roads around your property. If you choose not to, others may bring their animals upon your land. Table 8, Part 1. Killing a thief inside your home is not a crime, provided he was truly a thief. Part 2. If you choose to burn down your home, you shall be put to death. Table 9. You will be put to death for taking bribes or committing treason against your country. Table 10. If your slave commits a crime, he or she will be punished, not you. Table 11. If you are a plebeian, you shall not marry a patrician, and vice versa. And Table 12, Part 1. No corpses can be burnt or buried within the city. Part 2. Women may not cry at funerals. Now we are going to move to the 12 Tables Station activity, and we're going to read the directions. Number 1, read each question on breaking down the 12 tables. Number 2, on the right side, there is a small box that indicates the number of some of the 12 tables. Number 3, decide which number of the 12 tables listed on the right that applies to the question. Number 4, type the number of the table that applies to the question in the box under the question. So now we're going to go to breaking down the 12 tables. So, number 1, it's going to give you a question that it says, if you are called to court, what are you supposed to do? What are the consequences? This is because of table 1, 4, or 8. So now in the box here, you're going to type the table that question applies to. So if you're not sure what table 1, 4, and 8 are, go back to the document of the tables. We're going to do that for 1 through 5 on this page, as well as 6 through 10 on the second page.